Miss Momita from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College welcome you all to online teaching 2020-2021. Today we are going to study about metals and non-metals. First, we are going to study about the chemical properties of metals. The first property is electronic configuration. Now, as we all know, that the arrangement of electrons in different shells, that is K, L, M and N, is referred to as electronic configuration. This electronic configuration is the basis of chemical behavior of the elements. Now coming to certain metals, their atomic number and electronic configuration. First, sodium. Sodium, the atomic number is 11 and the electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 1. Magnesium is 12 and the electronic configuration is 2, 8, 2. Aluminium is 13 and the electronic configuration is 2, 8, 3. Now coming to the next property, that is formation of ions. Now what is the meaning of the term ion? Ion is an atom or molecule which generally by losing or by gaining electrons are going to attain positive or negative charge. Now, when we are talking about or discussing about the metals, they have the tendency to lose their valence electrons. Valence electrons means the electrons which are in the outermost shell to form positive ions, and these positive ions are going to be referred to as cations. Now coming to certain instances of this formation of the ions. First coming to sodium. Sodium, the electronic configuration is 281. Now to attain its octet level, sodium is going to lose one electron from the valence shell and attain its positive ion. Next coming to magnesium. Now when we are talking about magnesium, as you all know, the atomic number is 12, the electronic configuration is 282. To attain its octet, the magnesium is going to lose 2 electrons from the valence shell and is going to form a magnesium ion. Third, we are going to learn about aluminium. Aluminium, as the atomic number is 13 and the electronic configuration is 283. To attain its octet, the aluminium is going to lose 3 electrons and attain its positive charge, or you can say the positive ion, that is aluminium ion. Now coming to reaction with oxygen. Now generally metals which are combining with oxygen, they form their oxides, and this metal oxides which are generally basic in nature, when they are reacting with an acid, they are going to form salt and water. That is, metal oxide, when it is reacting with an acid, it is going to form salt and water. Next, coming to reaction with an acid. Now, when we are talking about this, now most of the metals react with dilute acids to form metal salts and hydrogen gas. For example, if we are taking zinc and hydrochloric acid, generally we are taking this hydrochloric acid in a test tube and the zinc dust is going to be added to it. Now, as soon as we are going to take a glowing splinter near the test tube, we will notice a sound coming out from that. The reason is that when zinc is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, it is going to form zinc chloride and hydrogen. Next, we are going to discuss about reaction with water. Now, metals like sodium and potassium, they react with the cold water to form metal hydroxides and hydrogen gas. For example, sodium is going to form sodium hydroxide and potassium is going to form potassium hydroxide. Now we are going to discuss about the chemical properties of the non-metals. Now generally in the non-metals, most of them have 4 to 7 electrons in their valence shell, and for example, like nitrogen, the atomic number is 7 and the electronic configuration is 2 and 5. Oxygen, the atomic number is 8 and the electronic configuration is 2 and 6, and chlorine, the atomic number is 17, and whereas the electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 7. Now coming to the formation of ions. Now generally, as we have seen, that metals have the tendency to lose electrons and form positive ions, and non-metals, they are having the tendency to accept electrons in their valence shell, and they form negatively charged ions called anions. For example, chlorine. When chlorine is accepting one electron in the valence shell to form a chloride ion, that means it is attaining a negative charge. Now oxygen, where the electronic configuration is 2 and 6 because the atomic number is 8, to attain an oxide ion, it is going to gain 2 electrons. Coming to the third one, that is nitrogen. Nitrogen, where the atomic number is 7 and the electronic configuration is 2 and 5. To attain a nitride ion, this nitrogen requires 3 electrons, and hence they are going to form an octet in the last valence. Now the next chemical property is reaction with oxygen. Now generally non-metals, they are combining with oxygen to form non-metal oxides, and these oxides of the non-metals are acidic in nature and they react with the bases to form salt and water. For example, carbon, which is a non-metal, it is reacting with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide, when it is reacting with a base, that is sodium hydroxide, it is going to form sodium carbonate and water. Now coming next to the oxides of the non-metals, which are reacting with water to form an acid. Now when carbon dioxide is going to react with water, it is going to form carbonic acid, that is H2CO3. When sulfur dioxide is going to react with water, it is going to form sulfuric acid, that is H2SO3. And when sulfur trioxide is going to react with water, it is going to form sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. And generally these non-metals, they do not react with dilute acids. Now coming to this noble metals, what exactly are that? Noble metals are certain metals which are not affected by air, water, acids and heat. For example, like gold, silver, platinum and rhodium. Now coming to the uses of the non-metals, generally this gold, silver and platinum are used to prepare the ornaments. Silver is used in medicines, then gold and silver are also used in medals and electronic devices, whereas platinum and palladium are used as catalyst. Now what is a catalyst? A catalyst is a substance which accelerates the rate of the chemical reaction but itself remains unchanged. Now coming to the purity of gold. Now when we are talking about this purity of gold, as we all know that 24 karat gold is considered as a gold of 100% purity, but this pure gold is soft in nature, due to which the ornaments made from the pure gold tend to bend or break due to the pressure. Hence copper and silver should be added to gold in necessary proportion so that the ornaments are made from 22 karat gold or gold with still smaller carat value, to which this copper and silver is going to be added. Next, we are going to discuss about corrosion. Now, what exactly is corrosion? Gases in the air which is reacting with the metals In presence of the moisture, they tend to form the metal compounds on the surface. For example, when you must have seen an iron metal which is being exposed to the air gradually gets rusted due to corrosion. And these metals which are being affected by this process and undergo corrosion. Now coming to certain adverse effects of corrosion. Due to this corrosion, a reddish colored deposit is being formed on iron by reaction with the oxygen gas. A greenish colored deposit is being formed on copper by the reaction with carbon dioxide, whereas a blackish colored deposit is being formed on the silver, that too by reaction with the hydrogen sulfide gas, that is H2S gas. Now, how can this corrosion be prevented? To prevent the corrosion of the metals, generally greases, varnish and layers of the soil and paint are need to be applied on this corroded surface. Last, we are going to discuss about an alloy. A homogeneous mixture of two or more metals is called as an alloy. And these alloys are made by mixing the constituent elements as per the requirement, and these alloys generally they are containing the metals in specific proportion. Now some examples of alloy, for example like copper and tin are used to make an alloy bronze. Iron and carbon are mixed to form an alloy steel. Then after that, children, like for example, if we are talking about carbon, then iron, then chromium and nickel, which are being used to make an alloy, that is the stainless steel. Thank you.